before we get to the horror, I'm going to play Alina of the Arena. I've had this for a little while, and I keep peeking it because it's always at the top of my demos list because it's Alina. And I always think, oh, that looks really cool. I'm going to play that next time. And then I never get to it. And it's like a deck building, it says deck building tactics game, but it looks, combines elements from Slay the Spire and Into the Breach. I mean, come on. How can this not be good? Here's hoping, yeah. So I think it's more like a strategy deck building, maybe a position. I think it says there's a Hex-grid in there somewhere, so maybe more like a board gamey style. We're about to find out. It looks super cool. This art style looks cool as well. Look at her. What is this? The arm and the head of a monster slain, and she's holding the head up. Hell's yeah. Statistics, run history. Okay. Don't play these types of games. Familiar with the genre and enjoy a bit of a challenge. Yeah, let's play on not. First level, Slave Arena. Oh no, we've been captured and we've been forced to fight. I see how it is. We're gonna fight his way out of this. Right, and then we get to choose what we want. Very, Alright, yeah, so exactly what we were saying. It's kind of like, Into the Breach deck builder. Cool. Each card performs an action and costs energy to play. Defeat enemies by playing your cards strategically. Both your cards and energy do not carry over turns, so try to make more. So we do discard the cards at the end of the round, end of each turn. An initiative is added to your hand at the start of each turn. Because of the card's eliminable opener property, you must choose whether to play it first. Decide if you need to reposition yourself before you do anything else. So we are given a free movement card, it seems like. This card will be eliminated if it is not played first. So, what is this? A rock. So if we can... Why don't we get into range? We can charge up to 2 tiles. But if I move first here, maybe I can pick up that rock. And I can strike immediately. I still have 1 mana left. And then she's going to do 7 damage. So I can run away. And she couldn't reach me. So that's pretty clever. Game block. I understand that. Yep. I'm going to do the same again. I'm going to move up to her. I am going to... I don't know what the difference between this and this is. Why is this one brown and this one kind of blue? But we are going to do the same thing here. Bang, but this time I can't escape, so I'm going to guard. And I'm going to take a little bit of damage. I'm going to take 2 damage. This game's pretty loud, even though I've turned it down. When your draw pile is empty, drawing another card will shuffle all cards. Yep. We know how deck builders work, so we know how that is. Initiative action. Rusty Sword. You know what? Wind up. Next attack deals double damage. Well, she's right next to us, so why don't we do that? And we'll go for 8 damage. And then we'll block. We can't do anything else this turn. We could have moved away, of course, but what's the point of that? I like this style. Is that like some weird messed up creature? And then we'll just go for a quick attack and finish you off. Hopefully we didn't lose too much health in the grand scheme of things. We lost 5 life, I think. Hopefully that's not a big thing. Jump attack. Fatigue. Playing it adds 1 fatigue to your hand. Ooh. That's not great. Deal 8 damage, multiplied total damage by 1.5. Fatigue does nothing, so it just adds a bad card to his deck, right? And it says remove from deck, but it costs 1. That's the problem with fatigue. It obviously costs 1. Shield charge. Okay, so Fireball. Hurl it. So take 1 direct damage at the end of each turn, because we're going to burn them. Push the target back a tile. It's 2, but it deals damage in an area, has knockback and, don't know what, fire starter, create flaming tiles. Ooh, so we can kind of zone out enemies with this, which I like. And then the shield charge also gives us fatigue, but also a free hit. Landing a hit reduces the cost to 0. Wow, okay. So if that reduces it to 0 and we get fatigue, what do we care about spending the fatigue? Because that's going to, you know, it's going to make this card cost 1 essentially if we spend for the fatigue. Charge 1 tile, knock back for 2 damage, and deal additional damage for each block. If damage is dealt, gain 1 barricade, so keep half your block for this turn. I actually really like this. I think this It's situational, but it's going to be good for block and for damage. And this is very good because it's not just bang, here's a fireball full of damage, but it's going to set up a burning part of the arena as well that we can use to kind of kite people around. I'm going to go for the shield charge. I do think it's a bit more interesting, but we don't care about the upgrade right now. Place weapons in the coloured hand slots to enhance combat cards of the same colour. Manage your weapons wisely. Excuse me. Rusty sword. So, place here for gold. Or place... What does that? Increase sword damage by 1. Increase sword damage by 1. Okay. Red cards and blue cards, does this mean? Increase damage. Oh, or we can get 1 gold from it. That's weird. So we do have 4 strike cards that are gold. And 3 that are gold and 3 that are blue. And then we have these ones that are nothing in between. So I guess it doesn't matter where we put that. We'll just put it there for now. I guess is that what we picked up in the arena, that rusty sword? We'll have to make sure we pick up more of them. Meditate. Choose to create, forget, or switch. Yes, we want to meditate. Switch. Select a card to switch its slot color. Interesting. We always want to forget when we're playing deck builders. Let's forget a strike here. And we'll forget a guard, a blue guard as well. We will fight. So shop. We have a bit of money. Items. Ah, okay, that's nice. Upgrade stat. We can, oh, okay. Add power moves. Select a weapon and sell items. Right, well, don't need to do that. Interesting. Nice to see the shop, but we don't really have anything to do with that right now. I like that you get to use all 3 instead of just continuing the fight. A snag, is that it's called? A snag. Enemy prepares to immobilize you. Not nice. I would very much like to move here. Wind up. How much damage is this going to do? It's just going to immobilize us. So we want to move out of the way, but we can. I could have moved out of the way, actually. With that movement card. But to be honest, I think what we want to do is probably just wind up and strike. And if it immobilizes us, so be it. We'll kill it next turn. We are still on 65 life. So now we are going to kill this. And then we can actually use slam to move anyway, so who cares? Yeah, I'll move down here so we're still near this guy. We'll end turn. Ooh, I want to pick up that crossbow. Do I have to? I don't. Oh, I can hold it. There we go. This game's cool. Very cool already. Shield charge. So let's do initiative. And then let's do... Oh my god, that costs mana? I thought the initiative would be free. I thought the initiative was free because it was... initiative. Because it was like a free card at the beginning. That's very strange. Okay. Did not expect that, honestly. Here, have this. Before... Oh, yeah. Before I kill you, which will happen, I'm going to collect this and this. Increase damage by 1, attack up to 3 tiles. Hells yeah, I'm going to move. We'll wind up, and then if my kinetic stays, that would be nice. Does my kinetic stay? It does. So now I can shield charge you. And it hit you, so I still have my mana. So I can get rid of fatigue. And then I can guard. And I can strike. Why didn't I pick this up? Why didn't this get picked up? Excuse me? Put it in my hand, whatever. Right, well, now I know you've got to, for some reason, you got to pick it up off the ground instead of it just going immediately into there. So, gain 2 spike here, eliminate. So I can use this whenever I want. Cool. And you're a weapon though, so this just increases damage of red cards by 1, but this is something that I can use. But I want this more than anything, because it increases damage by 1, but I can attack up to 3 tiles. So that's going to really help me out. You know what? This is, we'll guard whatever. We'll wind up, though. Wind up's the main thing. I wish I get my shield bash again. That'd be awesome. There we go. Actually, would it? I want to move here first. And then... maybe I don't want to... You know what? I do want to get it. It's just one more damage. I can take one more damage to get... She took my crossbow. She took my crossbow. Bro. God damn. Select a new card. Alright. Fatigue again. Deal 6 damage. Play all fatigues in your hand and deal 3 damage each. That's interesting. Fireball. Tough Nut. Gain 2, block 2, Hardy. Hardy increases block gain from cards in your hand by 1 per stack. Stack decreases each. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. I'm going to go for this. That could be very interesting. You know what? Fireball? Because in that, there were multiple... We did get this. We did get this. Okay, so we'll put the needle in there. Value's 8. I understand. That's great for us to sell. We'll get the 8. What's interesting there is... Well, we want to see the event first. Remove a random combat, remove a random action, remove a random skill, remove a random power. Well, I don't know what any of these... I don't know what a combat or action or skill is. A power, a skill. Wind up. Okay, that sucks, because that was a great card. Forget. We're going to forget a blue guard. And we'll fight. Next time we've got to fight a bloody elite. God damn it. Unlike your blocks, enemy block is not removed each turn. However, reducing its 0 will break their guard and stun them for a turn. Okay, so try to time it. I get it. And Fireball, this is what I wanted to do because I want to hit both of them. That's what... And look, that actually knocked him over there and just... Oh my god, it like splattered him. A Rusty Shield. Increase 1 block. Gain a barricade. Interesting. So this is a consumable also. So these are consumables when you can throw them. Or you can keep them, right? Because this is making this up by 1. Wait a second. I don't have enough mana, but I think that's how it works. And I can swap these around anytime. Well, that's just nonsense. What's the... I mean, what's the point of even deciding a hand then? Because I'll just keep swapping them around. Unless you can swap each turn. Right, look. If I do this now, you see, I can attack at a good distance, right? Because of this Rusty Crossbow. I'm gonna shield charge you away from me. And kill you, apparently. And then I've got this fatigue that I want to... Now my slam action's gonna knock you away. Holy crap! Why were these guys just immediately dying to slam attacks? What killed them? Heavy Rain. Great. Change tactics. Select card to discard, then draw that many cards. Love it. Parry. Deal 6 damage. Gain block equals to damage dealt. Also like that. 7 damage. If damage is dealt, draw random Heavy Rain. Draw random Heavy Rain from the draw pile and reduce its cost. Well, I only have 1, so that's not going to work. Change tactics is the way to go. Rusty Shield. Increase block by 1, gain 1 barricade. I think we should probably take this instead of Rusty Sword. Because we can just use Rusty Crossbow instead of the Rusty Sword, so who cares? Choose to heal or train. Well, let's do a normal fight. Heal or train. Let's do the elite fight. Win 2 fights to face a champion. Okay. That's great. But let's do a fight. Normal fight. Right, there's a lot going on here. Okay, this is scary. Shield tactics is useless right now. I can move. I can move. For some reason, I would need to swap this to get more guard. But you see, what's the point? If you can just swap these, just let me equip 2 things. Because the colors don't mean anything if I can swap mid-attack. Because I'll just be like, well, use a red card, swap back, use a red card, use a blue card, whatever. It just means nothing. It means absolutely... If you can swap them, it means nothing. Change tactics. Yes, because I'm going to discard you, and you. Because I'm going to try and get a fireball to hit all you 3. And I stunned them. That was so awesome. And I can combat strike you because... I have a rusty crossbow. Weapons with the reload property must expend a combat card of the same color to reload. This can be done by selecting your card. Ah. Interesting. These guys can't attack me though, so... You're on a flaming tile, dum-dum. So I need a blue card to reload here. Which... You guys are idiots. Which is fine. You can reload there. It didn't cost mana, so that's also great. Slam. I would very... What are you? Weakening blow. Shoot straight forward. Apply to weak. So this is good for block and gaining barricade. This is good for, you know, dealing area damage. For dealing ranged damage. But this might be useful. You know what? We're okay for now. We'll knock her away. Oh, crap. The arena. Oh, well, I got away from that guy attacking me, but I should not have done that. That was silly. That was very silly. Go here so I can get more damage on you. Actually, shield charge should hit you into the wall and do a bunch of damage. Yes. And I can just use fatigue. Then I can use strike. I can use strike. What was that? But if I just change, can I just change these? Ah, weapons used this turn cannot be unequipped. Okay, well that's better at least. That makes more sense. That guy's dead. She's going to be dead in a second. But at first I need to move here. And then I need to attack her. She's stunned twice. I'm going to attack you with that. I don't want to use the crossbow anymore. That's power move effect. If target is killed, keep half focus. So increase damage by 2. Gain 2 focus at the start of each turn. Next combat you play deals 1 additional damage. Crazy. Okay. So you go here. Can I... Oh, wait. You go here. And then I'll guard. But I want that card. I want this Uchigatana. Uchigatana. I want it. Which means I need to use my initiative card to move here. There's a weapon with a power move on the ground. Take it. Toggling the power move greatly increases your weapon's potential. Although it can only be used for a limited number of times, it recharges after every fight, so don't hold back. Okay. Well, I'm going to take you instead of the crossbow, to be honest, I think. Why have I got 2 Uchigatana? Is it two-handed? It's two-handed! It's two-handed! If the target is killed, keep half focus. So, yeah, focus is... What does focus do again? Next combat you play deals 1 additional damage. But we keep gaining it. We keep gaining it. So, the longer it takes to get to this guy, the more damage we're going to be able to do. So, I guess we can guard, but there's not really much going on. We need a dash. We need a card to be able to get at this guy now. Shield charge. Why can't I shield charge? I thought this is charge. Oh, it is only charge 1 tile, but I have that. No, I'm screwed. I just realized. Yeah. This is why you needed the crossbow. I'm going to take a hit here. It's going to not be a very nice hit. I didn't have any movement cards. I need more movement cards. For sure, I need more movement cards. I wish this had an effect to move me. Hurl weapon? Hell no. Could have hurled this. I guess I just end my turn. That sucks. I need more movement. I get to move 1 space at the beginning of each turn. That's it. It's not good enough. Right, let's burn him. I can't strike, but he's burnt. He's not going to attack now, but he'll attack next turn, and I can just move out of the way. I got 2 focus again. Oh, you know what? Why don't you just die? Excellent. Or awesome, should I say. This game is pretty friggin' sweet. This game is excellent. Dupe. Deal 6 damage. Return a random 0-cost card from the discard pile to your hand. Dupe not included. That's pretty awesome. Payback. Deal 14 damage, reduce cost by 1 each time you lose HP this fight. Ooh. Gain block equal to damage down. I'm going to go with this dupe because you get a free card back. What do we want to take? I think we just sell all of those and stick with this Uchigatana. It's less utility-based, but better. Oh, that's what happens. It removes the things behind them. I was trying to do them in kind of like in rows. Okay. Well, if we go to rest, train is upgrade a card. I think we can upgrade a card. What does dupe upgrade to? 10, and that's it. Dupe plus. Change tactics. It still is exhaust, but innate, you start the fight with that in your hand. Not great. Shield charge, yeah, I need this. I need this to be upgraded to be 2 cost, because otherwise it's just annoying. Nothing else is worth that. Slam, 0 cost, very nice. But I need this to cost less so I can use my movement more. We're going to fight an elite. We're going to fight this one so I can fight the... Actually, we need 1 fight to face a champion. So we don't want to do any of these fights. I'm going to fight this elite. And then we're going to go to the shop and we're going to rest. And if I lose, I lose. But I think this is going to give us the best chance to do anything. So, let me move here. I'm going to dupe. And then get a card back for 0. Why didn't it give me a card back for 0? Excuse me. Excuse me. Deal 6 damage. Return a random 0-cost card from your hand. So I have to have 0-cost card in the graveyard. Is that what you're telling me? That sucks. Okay, well, I need to push you back and stun you against the wall, or I'm going to get hit. I'm going to get hit. I don't have any 0-cost cards in my deck. So I'm going to take this 5 damage, and I didn't realize. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was just going to make a card 0-cost, because that's what card games do. But I've got to stop assuming, just because that's what other card games do, that's what this card game's going to do. I've got to stop assuming that, but that is what other card games would do. It would be return a card and make it 0-cost. Okay, shield charge. Huh. I kind of don't want to do that because then I'm going to be stuck in the fire. What I actually want to do is probably just strike you. And then strike you. Won't you just take 2 damage at the end of each turn? End of my turn or her turn? I can't risk checking that because I would normally just skip and let her do 5 damage if it was going to, just to learn how that was going to work, but I can't let that happen right now. Alright, now we've got to fight this guy. Well done, let us fight. So he's on a flame tile, which is hilarious. I'm going to hit him again. Oh, and it blasts him away. I always forget about that. That's pretty awesome. We're going to blast him to the side. And he's only going to be able to attack around him. So that's fine. We can stick with this. 2 burn. I like it. I want to be able to move away from you. Oh my god, what is that? A power move. Shield breaker. Increase damage by 1. What do you do? What does this do? Increase damage by 2. If target is... And it's two-handed as well. What are you? Are you two-handed? It is two-handed. Attack 2 tiles. But adds a fatigue to your hand whenever you play a combat of the same color. Well, everything's going to be a combat of the same color. Okay. Oh, Kim's just messaging me saying she's on her way back. Okay, so in fact, I do want to move away. And I do want to fireball you again, which is just hilarious. There we go. I'm just going to keep running away and fireballing you. Is that okay, sir? Dupe is great. Or is it? It's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. We stunned him. So change tactics. Bang, bang, bang. Confirm. And then we shield charge him back into the fire. And then we strike. But I'm going to be on fire now. Yeah. And it happens at the end of my turn, it looks like. So we can initiative here. Another fireball. His fire damage is pretty insane right now. It's really high. Let's end turn there. He ran away. He ran away to guard. Well, in that case, let's move here. And we'll just wait for you. We really have very little movement, you know, in this game. It's strange to see so little movement. I kind of want you to kind of get up to me. Because I can kill you like this all day, but I kind of want him to be able to get close to me so I can get him with an attack. In case I get like a dash move. Because he's got a lot of shield again. I didn't get a dash move. So I am instead going to cheese it once again and just keep setting him on fire. This is brilliant. He keeps staying in the fire as well. This is what I thought the fire might do. And my Uchigani or whatever, I've got so much focus, right? I've got 10 focus. This is insane. I'm just going to move here. And he's dead. He's dead. Great. You win. That was good. Defeat Honor Guy. New card unlocked. Apply 1 week to all enemies. Okay. 2 week to all enemies. Got you. That's the upgrade. You won the fight. Select the card. Deadly Touch. So, apply 99 death mark and 2 sap. So, kill to gain 1. Lasts 1 turn. So, if I apply that and then kill it. Oh, I have 99 turns. Maybe. Maybe I have 99 turns to kill it. And when you kill it, you get an extra thing. Sapped. Reduce attack damage by 1. Okay. Gain a trance. Increase 1 damage for 1 turn. This might be good because it's a 0 cost. I know they both are, but this one's an exhaust one, so we can always get this back with dupe. Which is nice. Deal 6 damage, expend all block and deal 1. Nope. Double targets burn. Now that's very interesting, but it is exhaust. Take 1 direct damage at the end of each turn. Stack. That would have been great, but I'm pretty sure we're not going to get that lucky again. I think I'm going to go for Warcry. And we will sell all of that stuff. We are quite a lame... we are like backing off a lot of fights. So I can fight the champion now. Whenever I want. But first we're going to do a random encounter. Gain strength at the cost of defense. Gain defense at the cost of strength. Increase damage dealt by 2. Reduce block gained from cards in your hand by 2. Damage dealt by 2. I think I'm going to get in defense because the Uchinagi or whatever is going to give us a bit more attack. And the fire that we're kind of banking on right now. Shot. Cards or upgrades and stuff. Do we want... I guess we go cards. I guess we can... Well, switch cards. Okay, so Dark Souls. Every 6 times you deal damage, add a dark roll to your hand. Okay. No. It's too expensive. No pain, no gain. Lose 4 HP, gain 1. Cost is non-lethal. Gain 14 block. Deal 6 damage. Discard 1 card. If damage is dealt, move 1 tile back. Ooh, I like that. Breathing technique. Gain 5 block. Return a card from your discard pile to your draw pile. Well, if it was to your hand, that'd be good. Otherwise, nope. Deal 2 damage 2 times. No, we don't. I mean, Uchinagi is only going to work for 1 attack, so it doesn't make a sense. It's just extra 2 damage. This one I really like because we can get out of the way of people. I think I'm going to take that. I do probably want to remove a card What is a card that is just not doing anything for us? I mean, probably just a strike, another strike, like a blue strike. And we can sell items. We don't want to sell items. We're all good. I think we did okay there, the shop. And then we can rest. We want to actually heal this time. 35 HP. We're full. And now we're going into the boss. Okay. I'm sick of this job. So he's going to attack in a big area around. So we want to move here. And we want to blast him with a fireball. We want to keep that burn high. So we need to keep using fireball if we can. And keep him in these areas. So we're probably going to be leverage. Same again. Look at this. This is awesome. Because we can just bang. And we're away. It's like 0-1 card to remove. What do you mean? To remove permanently? No, just discard pile. Why did I have to remove a card? Move one tile back. Why did I have to discard a card? I don't know. That was weird. I don't know why I would have to do that. I should have done this first, for sure. But why not? Just use it now. We will change tactics and discard this. Strike. Yeah, it's not going to work, obviously. So, end turn. Right. He's still on fire. He's got a lot of life, guys. He's got a lot of life. Slam. He's going to do 0 attack. But if it hits, it's going to do some stuff. So, if I dupe him, I probably get... I don't have anything in my discard pile now. So, it's not going to do anything. If I use this to move here, I have 2 mana. Then I can use shield charge, which will bash him away. What I really want to do is shield charge him back this way. And then move away from him. Right? I can dupe him. I can fatigue. I can dupe and slam. Actually, I want... Yeah, dupe and slam away. I want to get away. Keep him near the fire, though. I don't want to go too far away from this fire. Alright, give me the fireball back. There we go. Initiative. Go here. We're going to war cry. We're going to fireball. He's stunned. He dropped a health potion, which is interesting. Hopefully he can't pick that up. We're going to end turn. Great. This fire's doing its work. So, I could get in there. He is stunned. Is he only stunned for my turn, though? Is he stunned for his turn? Because I could get the 10 HP. 1 burning is not that bad. But in that turn, I could do a lot of damage. In fact, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go here. I don't need this health potion right now. But I can put it here, I think. As like a backup. Then I can war cry. I can strike. And I can leverage. Why did it knock me away? Okay, there we go. That is just showing me where I'm going to end my turn. 1 card to remove? Sure. I don't know why it does that. It doesn't say that that's what that card does, but I understand that it is what it does. Oh, it does say discard 1 card. Duh. If damage is dealt, move back 1 tile. This game's really cool. It's a deck builder, but it's still like a tactics deck builder. You don't see much of that. He's getting mad now. So I do need to move away. Now, I still want to fireball him and push him back even further. And then that's going to be the end of my turn, though. Right, he's still on fire. He's got 25 shield. I can only move 1 space forward, so I do want to move... I want to move into a different position. I want to kind of move around him. So, I know it's... I got fatigue in my hand, but it's okay. I can get rid of that. He's fatigued. Okay, that's great. Because I can fireball him again. And end turn. I didn't want to move, but to be honest, he's in kind of a good position where I don't really need to once again. We'll pay for this. No, we won't. First, we'll move here. Then we'll pay for this. And then we will end turn. I want him to chase me, but I want him to stay in the fire the whole time. Now, I need to move up to him, I think. I want to war cry. I want to shield charge him away. And then I want to fireball. Can I not fireball that will push him away? Is there not a fireball that will push him away? I thought there was a position for this. That's not going to work. In that case, I'll shield twice. That's okay. 17's not so bad. I had a lot of block. And I have a health potion for 10. And it's kind of pushed me back into the arena, actually. So it really is not that bad. I still can't really do anything here. So I'm going to get rid of this fatigue. I could have moved around again. But I kind of want him in the fire. So this is fine. He's going to stay on that burn. He can stay on that burn all friggin' day. Holy crap. I didn't realize his strength went up so much each time. I'm going to move into this guy. I'm going to strike. Oh, he's going to attack me, actually, in this area now. That costs, okay. And then I can still block and dupe. Block and leverage, sorry, which I will do. Leverage is going to be pretty awesome. Select a card to remove. I'll get rid of what... I mean, it doesn't really matter. I can't do anything. He's going to hit me for 21. But you know what? I'm getting a lot of damage in, so I don't really care. I think I'm okay. If I do this, and I war cry, and I fireball him, it's going to do 9 damage and push him back again. This is what I really needed to see. I can just consume this potion also, like, just so I can pick something else back up. Fatigued, you say? Well, let me start moving back around here. The movement is really awkward because you really do not have that much space to move around, like, at all. And especially when he's doing 2 range, you know what I mean, of damage. That's really dangerous. You've kind of just got to move back and forth and let him do it. We don't want the fireball to go out, so let's get him. I'll use that, why not? So he's attacking in a range of 2 in all of these areas, in a big wide sweep. But that's fine, because we can kind of just keep... I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna knock him back again. I know I'm in the fire, but it just doesn't matter too much. I can get away from the fire, but keeping his fire stack up is very important. And I can get out of here, you know? I can just back up and get rid of this fatigue. We can just end our turn. Still looking good on life. Got a shit ton of focus. So I can even do, like, crazy stuff. If we get fireball again, I'm gonna have to move back up here. We did get fireball again. And we're just gonna keep burning him. I'm not, you know, if he's like a big melee guy and I don't have the movement, I'm just gonna abuse my, the ability that I have to kind of get around him here. I'm gonna move over here. Could have got rid of fatigue, but didn't I have a card that uses all the fatigues? I don't think I chose it, did I? I chose dupe maybe instead. Where are you attacking now? You're not attacking, so because you're fatigued. So I'm gonna move here. I can't charge at you, but I will stay here and taunt you until you come up to me. And now that you're up here with me, oh, you're gonna do a ton of damage actually. So let me initiative here. Let me war cry for 0, and then let me just absolutely decimate you with this insanely good card. Or first I'll strike you. And then I'll hit you with this insanely good card that will stun you and kill you. Worth the ticket! You're becoming the star of the show. That game was sweet. I wish we did have more movement options. I'm sure there are cards that do that. There are a lot of fatigue cards. A lot of fatigue cards. Battle stance, game 1 poised, 1 light. Next initiative you play costs 0. Love it. Draw 1 additional card next turn. Okay. Roll, move 1 tile. Reduce the cost by 1 each time the card is retained this fight. Discard. This card will not be discarded at the end of your turn. Okay, wait a second though. Playing it adds a fatigue. Okay, okay. There's too many fatigue cards. I think that's a big thing. There are way too many fatigue cards. But let me get this right. If it reduces the cost by 1, does it reduce the cost by 1 for the entire fight? So if I keep this in my hand for the first 4 turns, I draw it in my first turn, and I keep it, then I can use it for 0 every time, or just for that first time that I use it. And also, it's move 1 tile. You know, it's like, I need to be able to move 2 tiles for that, right? It costs 4? Come on, let me move 2 tiles. 45 again, 30 block, obviously, yeah. I don't want to select one of these I don't really like them. This one, game 1 poised, it's nice to get an extra card, but you're paying for it, and then the next initiative is 0, so you move for free. It's kind of, you might be like, you get an extra card maybe, but it's not super useful every time. This is great. The knock, like the hit and go back is fantastic. Deal 25% additional damage to enemies with Death Mark. I didn't select Death Mark, so that's not good. I guess really the best thing would be another leverage card, to be honest. I can get rid of another Steel Shield. We'll keep that. Select an accessory. Gain 1 thing each turn. Disable 2 item slots. When attacked, gain a focus. The next combat. Okay, we are working on focus, so that's pretty good. Max HP by 14. I think this one's amazing. Just being able to do more each turn. Yeah. That's insane. So I have to get rid of both of these, I think. That's fine. We get rid of the shield. We'll keep the sword. But now we have an extra mana each turn. Thanks so much for playing the demo. Please grab the full game currently in early access. I do not like to play early access games. I've said this before. It's fun. I want to see what the permanent bonus does, though. It's fun to try them out. But what really annoys me is... So, collection. So, you can get all these cards. That's cool. So, it shows you all the cards and what you owned. Weapons... Right, enemies, statistics. But what is permanent bonus then? If I go to continue, I guess it might make him have more health and have more mana and things like that. So it might be rogue light, where you can upgrade yourself as you play. It does say rogue-like deck builder, so maybe it's not. I don't know. But it does say permanent upgrade, so I really can't tell. It's so cool. It's very cool, but I think there are definitely some things about it. Like, a lot of fatigue cards. There's not as much movement as I would have liked, like, to move around the arena, so there's not that, like, in and out. But there was a new class that was just unlocked. So maybe this class is very specific in that, you know, you're moving forward, you've got shield, you've got sword, you're kind of pushing enemies back. Maybe the hunter is dashing all over around the map. I don't know. So maybe that's awesome. Maybe it's actually awesome. I'm just looking at the Steam page now. Your character's so little and limited mobility that the movement aspect is almost nullified. I completely agree. The game needs more movement options, more weapon variety, more just more abilities in general. It needs more. I would totally agree with that. Just from playing one round, I feel like I want to be able to move more. I want to be able to play with that. Fatigue is there. Like I say, it's a big thing. What else was I saying? It felt like we had a strategy there. You just use the burn and just stay away, and it was pretty much, you know, unlosable. I liked it. I liked it a lot, but I want more, like I said, if you're going to be an arena-based game, like a tactics game, use that more, I suppose. Yeah, but I really, really, really enjoyed that. That's Alina of the Arena. In early access now. Yeah, obviously the updates, the permanent updates. I wanted to see. I would like to have seen another class as well. I'm gonna give it a high 4. I'm gonna give that one a high 4. Alina of the Arena. You know, I played a lot of deck builders, and you can tell how good cards are just at a glance, mostly. And it was mostly, I could understand that, but some of the cards I felt like, oof. They're asking for a lot and not giving very much. You know what I mean? Yeah. I liked it. Let's move on.